one other element of active listening is about leaving space. So really classic kind of trap for driving instructors to fall into. We ask a question, and if it's not answered straight away, we provide the answer, or worse, we ask another question. That's a really dangerous path to go down, because what you're doing there is you're telling the pupil kind of non-verbally, I've asked you a question, you've not answered it, maybe that question was too difficult for you, so I'm going to ask you an easier one. So you're basically telling the client that you don't think they're intelligent enough to answer the question that you've just asked. And then if they don't answer that one, you might give them the answer. So now you've made things worse, because first of all the client they start to think that they weren't smart enough for your first question, and now they think they're not smart enough for your second question. And it's a snowball effect that keeps happening. And the trap that you fall into is that eventually your client stops answering questions altogether, because they know that if they stay quiet for long enough, you're going to answer the question for them, and they don't have to do any work. They don't have to take any responsibility. So silence is your friend. And it can help to talk about this at the start of the coaching process, the contracting phase, that you'll point out that when you ask a question, you're going to give space for them to think about the answer, and that the silence can feel awkward, but it's worth sticking with it, because you're just providing them time to think. I quite often say to driving instructors that the sixth key coaching skill is just learning how to shut up. It's so important. We enjoy the sound of our own voice far too much, and I'm guilty of that myself. So in that spirit, I'll move on.